Acclaimed actor Stellan Skarsgård, known for his commanding performances in Chernobyl, Dune, and Good Will Hunting, has always been candid about the highs and lows of both fame and fatherhood. But in a recent, deeply personal revelation, the Swedish star opened up about something that has nothing to do with Hollywood premieres or awards: his 13-year-old son's emotional struggles after being labeled a Nepo baby. The Mamma Mia actor, who is the patriarch of one of Hollywood's most recognizable acting families, admitted that his youngest child has been battling loneliness and misunderstanding at school. "He doesn't have any friends right now," Skarsgård said quietly in an interview. "It breaks my heart to say it, but this Nepo baby thing has made him feel like an outsider." The weight of a viral label. The term Nepo baby, short for nepotism baby, has become one of the most charged phrases in modern pop culture. It's used to describe children of celebrities who pursue careers in entertainment, often implying that their fame or opportunities are the result of family connections rather than talent or hard work. While the label may have begun as internet satire, it has grown into a cultural debate about privilege, access, and meritocracy in Hollywood. But for the children of famous parents, it can carry emotional consequences far beyond social media. Skarsgård revealed that even though his teenage son isn't in the public eye, and has no current plans to act, the association with his famous family has made him a target among his peers. "He's not a movie star, he's just a kid," Stellan explained. "But other kids at school tease him. They'll say things like, 'You think you're better because your dad's in movies,' or 'You'll never have to work for anything.' He's only 13, he doesn't even understand half of what they mean, he just feels the rejection." The Skarsgård legacy, a blessing and a burden. The Skarsgård family is one of the most successful acting dynasties in the world. Stellan's sons include Big Little Lies star Alexander Skarsgård, It and Barbarian actor Bill Skarsgård, and Gustaf Skarsgård, known for his role in Vikings. With such a remarkable lineup of talent, the family name has become synonymous with prestige in film and television. But Stellan insists that success wasn't something he ever pushed onto his children. "I never told any of them to act," he said. "They grew up around it, of course, but I always told them, do something that makes you happy." He went on to explain that the fame of his older sons, and the internet's fascination with the Skarsgård brothers, has created an unintended shadow for his younger children. "People assume that every Skarsgård child wants to be an actor, or that they live some kind of glamorous life," Stellan noted. "But we're just a family. My son still has homework, chores, teenage moods. Fame doesn't protect you from loneliness." Navigating fame in the age of social media. Stellan, who began his acting career long before the age of viral headlines and digital gossip, reflected on how fame has changed for the next generation. "When I was young, you could disappear between projects. There was no social media constantly reminding people who your family is," he said. "Now, even if you're not an actor, people can find out who your parents are with a few clicks. Kids grow up with that pressure, to either live up to the name or reject it completely." He described how his son has withdrawn in recent months, hesitant to attend social events or talk about his family at all. "He doesn't invite anyone home anymore," Stellan admitted. He says, "They'll just look at the pictures on the wall and laugh. It's devastating." The actor added that while he's tried to reassure his son that the opinions of others don't define him, it's a lesson that's difficult for any 13-year-old to grasp. You can tell a child 100 times that they're loved and special, but at that age, being accepted by your friends feels like everything. The Nepo baby debate, where empathy gets lost. The conversation around nepotism in Hollywood has been reignited in recent years, with countless viral think pieces and social media debates calling out children of famous parents. While some celebrity offspring have embraced the label, like Euphoria star Maude Apatow and The Bear's Clara McGregor, others have expressed frustration with the assumptions that come with it. Skarsgård, however, says the online chatter overlooks the human element. "It's easy to make memes about Nepo babies," he said. "It's harder to remember that these are still people, kids, in many cases, trying to figure out who they are. My son didn't ask to be born into this family, and he certainly didn't ask to be judged for it." He also criticized the tendency to lump all celebrity kids together, noting that each has a different experience. "There's a big difference between being a movie star's child in Hollywood and being a teenager in Stockholm who just wants to play football," he said pointedly. "My son isn't getting movie offers or private jets. He's just trying to find friends who don't care about last names." A father's fight to protect his son. Throughout the conversation, Stellan's tone was filled with both sadness and resolve. The veteran actor, now 74, has spent decades balancing his work with fatherhood, and this latest chapter has clearly affected him deeply. "I've dealt with criticism and rejection all my life," he said. "But seeing your child go through it, especially for something they didn't choose, that's unbearable." Stellan revealed that he's been working with his son's school to foster more understanding among students. "We've had meetings with teachers about bullying and labeling," he shared. "I told them, kids can be cruel, yes, but they can also learn empathy if we give them the chance." He also encourages open dialogue at home, where his family often discusses fame, privilege, and self-worth. "I want him to know that he doesn't need to prove anything to anyone," Stellan said. "He doesn't have to be an actor, or a rebel, or anything other than himself." Fame, family, and finding identity. For the Skarsgårds, the intersection of fame and family has always been complex. While Stellan's older sons have navigated stardom with grace and humor, even joking about their father's influence in interviews, it's clear that fame carries a generational cost. "My kids grew up seeing the good and the bad sides of this business," Stellan reflected. "They've seen me celebrated, but they've also seen me criticized. It shapes you. It makes you question what people really value." Asked whether he regrets raising his family in such a public world, Stellan shook his head. "No," he said firmly. "I'm proud of who they are, every one of them. But I wish society could see beyond surnames. Being a Skarsgård doesn't make you immune to pain." A message to other parents. Stellan concluded the interview with a heartfelt message that transcended celebrity. "Every parent wants to protect their child," he said. "But sometimes protection isn't about shielding them, it's about helping them understand that cruelty says more about others than about them." He urged parents, especially those in the public eye, to speak openly about mental health and the unseen pressures that come with fame. "The internet can turn anything into a joke, but there are real emotions behind those headlines," he said. "If your child is hurting, no amount of money or success matters." Moving forward, despite the challenges, Stellan remains hopeful. His son has recently started therapy and joined a local music group, where he's slowly finding a sense of belonging. "He's playing guitar now," Stellan said with a small smile. "Music gives him peace. It's something that's his, not because of me, not because of the family, just his." The actor paused before adding, "Maybe that's what we all need, something that's ours alone." In the end, Stellan Skarsgård's story is a reminder that behind every famous family lies a web of human struggles, love, loneliness, resilience, that fame can never erase. And as his son learns to navigate the weight of a name that means so much to the world, his father's unwavering support may be the anchor he needs most.